You want to know why a lot of people get bored in relationships? Because we are taught infatuation and not love. Those are two different things. We're taught that love is this fairy tale, amazing, googly eye sparkle thing. When really, love is simply a choice. You choose to love somebody. You choose to respect somebody. And you choose to be loyal to somebody. Those three things do not come in infatuation. Infatuation is simply an interest that will be fleeting. It could be a sexual infatuation. It could be a mental infatuation. It could even be a social infatuation. But either way, it's a momentary feeling that will leave. While you can feel love, love is not momentary because love is a feeling of choice. It's something that you choose to wake up and feel. It's something that you choose to admire. It's something that you choose to follow. And it represents your choice to respect somebody and love them for who they are. Now, I can't speak for a lot of other people in their generations. But I know in my generation, we get infatuation and love mixed up a lot. As a matter of fact, it's easy to think that they're one of the same, which is why a lot of us find ourselves bored after the first couple months, the honeymoon phase of a relationship. That infatuation goes away. This person is no longer new to you. They're old. It seems like you know everything about them, all the ins and outs. At least everything on the surface. But let me tell you, infatuation and love are not the same thing. Because as soon as infatuation goes away, that's when you know whether you love someone or not. Do you love someone enough to dive deeper? Not only on the surface, but below the surface. Below the sexual desires. Below the outside sociability. And below the mask that a lot of us walk through life with. Do you love someone enough to legitimately dive deep? Figure out something new about that person every day. For a lot of us, that answer is no. Which is why long-term relationships and marriage is difficult for a lot of people. But it's just more of a cautionary thing. Don't get love and infatuation mixed up. Everybody has the ability to be infatuated. Not everybody has the ability to love. Because it's plain and simple. Infatuation is a momentary feeling and love is a choice. And not everyone's going to make that choice. So just be aware and look alive and know the difference. Shohei Ohtani is back on the mound. The last time he was on the mound, he was on the LA Angels, the other Los Angeles team that rivals the Dodgers. And he was really freaking good. A Cy Young candidate anytime he takes the mound. But the main question is, how good will he be when he starts today against the Padres? My guess will probably be a little rusty, but Shohei can still easily touch high 90s, maybe even 100 miles an hour on his fastball velocity. And his pitching mix is one of the nastiest repertoires in the league. Combine that with the fact that he can still hit and steal bases with the best of them, we might be en route to some of the greatest seasons of all time. Shohei is easily capable of winning a Cy Young and an MVP and being the best offensive player in baseball all at once. Now, right now, I will say that Aaron Judge is the best player in baseball. After all, he's the best hitter and he's been an outfielder. But if Shohei Ohtani can get anywhere near the pitching numbers he used to have and put up that offensive production from last season, which he is on pace to do again quite possibly, look, man, if someone's pitching at a high level and hitting at that high of a level like Shohei, it's not a debate, I'm so sorry. But only time will tell. Do you guys think Shohei Ohtani will be as good of a pitcher? Or do you think he'll return to more of a hitting role? Or at the very least, see that he's not as good at pitching as he once was, and say, okay, maybe I should dial it down a little bit and be a reliever. Let me know what you guys think will happen. Either way, I'm excited for this return. The most shocking move in baseball. Rafael Devers is going to be a San Francisco Giant. And for the Giants, I think this is good. They've got pieces like Jung-Ho Lee. And it seems like they want to win right now. They're like, look, we think we have great pieces. We're competing in the best division in the sport. Let's go get a guy and win now. And that's what they did. And man, Boston Red Sox fans must be very happy. I'm sure they got a haul for Rafael Devers. Jordan Hicks has over a 5 ERA this year. Well, that's not what I expected either. Kyle Harrison, his ERA is pretty high too. Maybe the Red Sox are cooking something up that we don't know about yet. Who knows? But losing Rafael Devers is huge. Because while he started the season off slow, this guy was on a hot streak. He was doing very well. And now I think he's going to do very well on the Giants. I mean, it was clear in the offseason that there was some tension. Especially when you consider the fact that Devers and the franchise didn't really agree on the role he was playing with the team. So, in a way, this was kind of predictable, even though I don't think they got the haul they could have gotten for him. And it's crazy because they were legitimately shopping Devers. Teams like my Atlanta Braves put in their offers, but the Giants apparently wanted him the most. Oh, and just to tell you how this trade is going, yeah, the Red Sox have already optioned Kyle Harrison to AAA. Dude went from being a starter tomorrow to being in AAA baseball. Man, what a day. Either way, close your eyes, Red Sox fans, because all three of these big stars that were on your World Series team in 2018 are gone. But maybe the Red Sox have something cooking, who knows? Only time will tell. Who do you guys think won this trade? And do you think this trade will be good for both teams? The NBA offseason has officially started. Desmond Bane has gotten traded to the Magic. For KCP, Cole Anthony, 4 unprotected first-round picks and a pick swap. It's clear what these two teams are doing. Memphis needs veteran presence and leadership. They got that with KCP. They're also going to have a lot of picks, which means they are vested in the future and building a great team around these two superstars right here on the screen. On the other side, Orlando has effectively gone into win-now mode. We're going to get Desmond Bane, pair him up with what we've got in Paolo Banchero, and see how far they can get us. Which, to me, probably doesn't equate to a championship. But you never know, maybe Desmond Bane thrives outside of Memphis. Either way, I think Memphis won this trade. They're going to have a lot of picks in the future. They kept their 2 superstar players. And they got a veteran presence and a leader that they desperately needed. I think KCP is going to do wonders when it comes to the discipline of this team. What I want to know is, how do you guys think this trade shakes up the NBA? You think the Grizzlies are going to find a way to keep competing without one of their greatest wing players? And do you think Orlando can finally get over the top and advance in the playoffs? Let me know what you think in the comments. Either way, a very explosive start to the NBA offseason. And it ain't even the offseason yet.